Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you my 2024 end of the year wrap up.
We had a good time from what I remember, like Bonnie and Clyde when we are together. We were at your best friend's backyard party when your phone fell in the pool. Had a couple missed calls from your crazy ex, but you said it was cool. Girl, I can't be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Girl, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. I woke up at 9 without a hangover, 'cause when I'm with you, I'd rather be sober. I think that we were dancing to a Springsteen song that got me in the mood, and I don't wanna miss a single moment on our journey to the moon. Girl, I can be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Girl, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. Tonight, tonight, I'ma take you to the sky. Tonight, I'm a traveler through time. Girl, I can be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Oh, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. Tonight, 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 tonight.
Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did before. Think that I've said this a few times. Even with that, has it ever felt right? I swear that this has happened every moment. Can I just be honest? I was only wondering, and maybe we could take it to a different conversation. Things will get uncomfortable, but only if we make it. I just wanna say that, but you'd rather take it all back. Although you are sunlight, you stay in the shade. I'm dancing in a corner just to get the space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Ooh, I get lost, you go with your day. Slowly get close closer, but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Maybe it's time to get home. Think that it's going a little too far, even after all the white noise. Oh, I still wanted to restart. Give all you're taking my time. It feels like I'm patiently waiting in line. So can we ever have another moment? Can you just be honest? I was only wondering if maybe we can take it to a different conversation. Things will get uncomfortable, but only if we make it. I just wanna say that still you'd rather take it all back. Although you are sunlight, you stay in the shade. I'm dancing in a corner just to give space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Oh, I get lost, you go with your day. Slowly getting closer, but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. 'Cause I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. Oh, I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. 'Cause I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. For you are sunlight, you stay in the shade. I'm dancing in a corner just to give space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Ooh, I get lost, you go with your day. Slowly getting closer, but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back.
You may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us. You my salty crush, I'm doing something different. Your name's been on my tongue, my cup's been looking fuller. You're picking apart my walls, and baby, let's settle up. 'Cause lately the world's been going crazy, and I'm gonna need somebody to talk. Saltine and ginger ale, that shit will never fail. I keep it tucked on my body 'cause I don't feel well. Girl, tell me something else. Saltine and ginger ale, that shit will never fail. And you may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us. Hold up, simmer. Comfort queen, my squeeze at night. Who opens up this packaging's too tight, ho, whoa. And know you got it like that. Bring it on back, 'cause you got it like that, ah, yeah. And know she got it like that. Sometimes desserts are best when last. Or your daddy gonna beat my ass. Yeah, baby, oh. Boy, shoot, I can get enough.
So it is now time to look back on my reading for 2024. I am not going to rewatch all of my 2024 footage of like my goals for that year. I'm saying that as if it was a long time ago, but yeah, I'm not gonna be rewatching that. And I have not put down any of the goals that I set myself to. Like I remember a lot of things, but I don't think I wrote anything down, and I might forget some things. But yeah, I am going to go through all of the books I read this year, well, in 2024 actually, and the challenges that I tried to attempt, let's put it that way, and how I feel about all of that in like content-wise and all that stuff. So you've probably already seen a couple of things in the bullet journal time lapse, but I always put my goal to read 52 books per year, which is one book every week. And I've been back, like really back into reading since 2020. And even before that, when I did read as a teen or a young adult, I did not read more than like 6, 7 books in a year. It took me forever to finish a book. And when I did start reading again, and I remember I did at one point borrow a couple of books at the library that were in English, that were popular books. And I had to renew like at least twice before I actually managed to finish it. So it took me like 3 months to finish a book. So that just says how much reading I didn't really get. So in 2020, I discovered Goodreads. I didn't know that it existed. I didn't know that's when I also discovered BookTube. And I set my goal to read 15 books, which was a lot for me that year. And I actually managed to read 29 books, which was like never heard of from me before. And that's the only time I actually managed to achieve my Goodreads challenge. So yeah, 2021, I set it to 52. I think that I managed to read 44 books in 2021. 40 books in 2022, 47 books in 2023. And that's the best reading year I've ever had. And then in 2024, I managed to read 37 books, which was 10 books less than the year before. So yeah, I am a bit disappointed with that. Not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I've already talked about it, but I had a very big year for me. I started the school band at school as an extracurricular activities for my students. I started playing in a band as well. So I got really, really back into music and stuff. And with my son, it's not been easy either. I was a bit all over the place, and I was also trying to manage to get my business up. So trying to balance all of that, and it was a lot. So obviously I was just very, very tired and could not always prioritize reading. And when I could, I was just so tired that my body wouldn't let me read. So yeah, but it's better than not having read anything, and it's okay. I'm accepting defeat. I was so convinced that 2024 was going to be the reading year for me, but yeah, it's fine. Let's move on to 2025, and hopefully I'll be able to get to that goal finally. We shall see. I also set myself a goal to read 60 pages per day, because the average page count of the books I read divided by 365 days, that rounds it up to about 60 pages per day. So I do read big fantasy books, but I also read shorter books. So I think it kind of balances it up quite a bit. But yeah, I managed to read 44 pages per day, which is slightly less than the goal I set myself to. But I'm not too surprised, as I was way far off from my reading goal. So there's that. So this year I managed to read 15 ebooks, 0 audiobooks, and 22 physical books. And in 2023, I read 15 ebooks. So same amount of ebooks. I read 1 audiobook as well as 31 physical books. So I read a little bit more physical books than ebooks, which is fine with me. I don't mind it at all. 15 ebooks for me is quite a good number. I haven't read any audiobooks because I haven't read any nonfiction this year. Well, I did try to finish one, but I haven't finished it yet. I'm halfway through, which is Barack Obama's book, A Promised Land. And that one is really long to get through. And I didn't get the audiobook because it was not available at my library, because otherwise I would have picked it up. And yeah, it's taking me forever to read it because I find it very tedious to read. Maybe I would have finished it with an audiobook, but then again, it's not my favorite format. I don't vibe with audiobooks that well. I don't know why, but it doesn't work for me, at least for fiction. Nonfiction so far has been okay. but it's not necessarily my favorite. I do tend to put on booktube videos when I'm working, while I'm sewing or doing other things, and I need something in the background. I'll typically pick booktube videos instead, because I'm still 4 months behind my booktube videos from my subscriptions, which is quite a lot. It's over 1,000 videos, so there's that. I do have things to listen to. It's just books aren't my favorite way to go, if that makes sense. So rating wise, as you've seen probably already in the time lapse, I rated one book half a star, 2 books 1 star, 3 books 2 stars, 4 books 3 stars, 8 books 4 stars, 11 books 5 stars, and 8 books 6 stars. One that I did not rate, that I put in no rating, but I haven't counted that one in my book count because it's The Legend of Dia, which was the 1-page story from from Book Roast in her Aurelium Readathon. But I still wanted to put down in my bullet journal that I did read that for the prompt, but I'm not counting it as a book read. So that makes it an average of 4.2 stars, which is good. I'm really happy with that because that's a good average. Over 4 stars of an average, that's quite a lot. I feel like I really enjoyed my books. Most of them are above 4 stars. I did have books I really hated, but there weren't that many of those. I'm just really, really happy with that. The average might be a little bit tainted because I do have 6-star books and it's supposed to be out of 5. But compared to last year, I had an average of 4.42 stars, which was higher, but I did read 10 more books than 2024, and like most of those books tended to be in the upper rating scale. Let's get into the challenges that I participate every year. So I do the Buzzwordathon hosted by Kayla from Books and Lala, and for that challenge I managed to achieve the full buzzword in 2023, which I was really, really happy with. But in 2024, unfortunately, I did not get to finish the challenge. For January, the prompt was to read a book with there, there, or there in the title. For that one, I picked there, there, and I read it on April 14th. So like 4 months later than I was supposed to. In February, for Positive Words, I was trying to read A Promised Land. Didn't get to finish it, unfortunately. For March, character names, I read The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, which I finished reading on April 13th. In April, for nature words, I read Black Forest, which was a book from Ned Galley that was way long overdue. I finished reading in July the 30th. In May, for Every, I read Little Fires Everywhere, and I finished reading that one on July 3rd. For June, Repeating Words, I read As Good as Dead and finished that one on August the 14th. For July, Measurements, I read The Fifth Season, which I finished on August 1st. You can see a pattern here where I'm not finishing books in the months I was supposed to read them. None of them, I think, I finished in the right month, but it's fine. I was struggling a lot. In August, for the word like, I picked Blood Like Magic. Unfortunately, I didn't get to it. For September, for Senses, I picked You Should See Me in a Crown. Didn't get to it, unfortunately. For October, Relationships, I picked The Daughter of the Pirate King. Didn't get to it. For November only, I picked The Only Good Indians. Didn't get to it again. And for December, holiday words, I read The Girl Who Saved Christmas. And that one I finished reading on December the 30th. But it is a book 2 of a trilogy. And I did read book 1 with my son prior to that. So there's that. But still, I think it's the only book I actually managed to finish in the right month. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books that I didn't get to read for the Buzzwordathon in 2024. I am a bit disappointed with that because I know I can do it. But yeah, it's all about prioritizing books, I guess. Because when I do pick out my TBR, I am excited about them. But in the moment, sometimes it's a bit hard to pick up certain books. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah. I also participate in the Choose Your Own Adventure, which is the quest in Asia, I think, from Book Roast. So it's part of the Aurelium world. So there's 2 Aurelium readathons, one in April and one in August or September. This year was in September. And those are prompts for every other month where there's no Aurelium readathon. In 2023, there's only 1 prompt I didn't get to. And in 2024, there are 2 prompts I didn't get to, as well as the 2 Aurelium readathons that were total fails. But it's fine. So for January, it was to read a book physically. That one I chose the guest list, which I finished reading on January the 4th. For February, it was to read a book with 100 pages more than your average page count. And for that one, I picked A Promised Land. I do have a couple of books that are in both of the readathons because, like, I can't read 15 books a month. As I've said before, A Promised Land, I haven't finished it yet. In March, it was to read neither first nor last of a series. For that one, I picked A Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb, finished it on April 3rd. In April, the Aurelium, I had 7 prompts to fulfill, and I only managed to finish 4 of those. In May, the prompt was to have a repeat letter L or A in the title. For that one, I picked Little Fires Everywhere, finished it on July 3rd. For June, it was to pick a book you had for ages, which I chose Stormland, which was another NetGalley arc I've had for forever. And I finished that one on July 6th. In July, it was to read a friend's favorite. For that one, I read 2 books. What happened? I don't know. I've had 2 suggestions. One that was gifted to me before the coffee gets cold that I finished on July 11th. And the other one was The Honey Witch, which I finished on July 17th. For August, it was to read a scary, dark book. I chose The Obelisk Gate for that one that I finished on August 15th. In September was the second Aurelium readathon for 2024. I had 8 prompts to fulfill, and I managed to finish only 3 of those. September was a very, very busy month for me because I'm actually back to school with my students. So yeah, there's that. In October, the prompt was to read a book that I haven't heard talk about recently, and for that one I picked Rumpelstiltskin, which was written by a French-Canadian author. I finished reading that book on October 26th. For November, it was to read an epic book. I chose The Mad Ship, which I haven't gotten to yet because I haven't finished Ship of Magic, so there's that. And in December, it was to read a book with a weapon on the cover. For that one, I picked The Dead Cat-Tailed Assassins, which I finished on December the 27th. So as you can see, I was more up to date in my Choose Your Own readathon than the Buzzword, but it's okay, I guess. All in all, I'm still happy with the books I managed to read because they were good books. Most of them I've enjoyed. I have a high rating of the books that I've read, which I'm happy with. And I know that I do set the bar very, very high for myself. And I did have a lot going on in 2024. So the fact that I managed to read 37 books throughout all this madness that was happening at the same time, like, it's not a miracle, but kind of. So yeah, there's a bit of that. So I am grateful that I managed to achieve all of that, even if I don't always look like it. And then the other goals that I had was to read one Robin Hobb book every month. So starting in January 2024, I was to read Assassin's Apprentice. Then each month, follow up with the next book in the whole Elder universe. I'm now on Ship of Magic. So I know I think it's 16 books in total. So I was never going to be able to finish the whole series in a whole year. But like, I'm way behind that goal. Definitely not a win for that, which is fine. I have been really, really enjoying Robin Hobb's writing. It would have been very disappointing if I haven't enjoyed her books, but I really, really love them. Even if I don't seem like getting through them that much, I really do appreciate them. But they are very, very thick books. So there's that. So I did manage to finish 3 books of the Robin Hobbs. So yeah, 3 out of 16 is not a great success rate, but it's fine. I'm still happy. I'm still reading her books, and that I got into her universe. I really, really do enjoy reading those books. Another goal that I had was to finish series and trilogies that I have had started. I did not manage to finish that many trilogies. I did finish, no, that one was the year before. I did start and finish the 5th season, which is nice. I did start a couple new ones. I'm trying to look at my bookshelves and see what I did manage to finish. I did finish A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so that makes 2. And if you want to count Assassins of the Farseer trilogy, I did finish that. But that's pretty much it. I do wish I have finished a bit more. I was trying, but finishing series at the same time as trying to get those prompts met for Buzzword and Choose Your Own Adventures, it was a lot. So there's that. And sometimes some of these series, I'm trying to reread the first book in order to get back to the next one. So there's also that. But yeah, I did want to finish the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm on the Two Tower. I have been on that book for forever, and unfortunately I did not make any progress in it. I did not finish that trilogy. Unfortunately, that is also a fail. And then content wise, that's where I'm a little bit more happy-ish with what I managed to accomplish. So I was hoping to do a lot more lives and get back into lives, sprinting and stuff. I didn't manage to get that because there was a lot of fellow booktubers that were sprinting when I was available. So I didn't want to take anyone's spot. But as of right now, there's a lot less that are doing them. So I might just get back on track with that in 2025. We shall see. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to that one. But I did manage to get my book talk and YouTube shorts up to date. I did manage to edit and upload all of the vlogs I had backlogged in 2024. I do know that happened. They still are as of right now because of everything that happened, but I know I'll get back on top of it pretty quickly-ish, so to speak. And then I was on top of everything by filming book talk videos that I also posted on my YouTube shorts, and that was very beneficial for my channel. And it was really, really fun to make because it's very different from the videos that I actually make on BookTube, like the longer videos. So I really enjoyed that. And for, I think, 3 months straight, I was posting every day. And I really enjoyed that. It was fun and feeling on top of everything and knowing that like everything is scheduled and planned and filmed in advance. It was challenging, but fun nonetheless. So I do want to get to that point again in 2025. But yeah, that I'm really, really proud of myself for that. Yeah, unfortunately in November I had to stop because I was not able to keep up with the craft fairs going on and Christmas and all that stuff. But up until that, I was really, really happy with how that went. And then I'm also very happy with the new vlogs that I started doing. I didn't do many. I think I only did the one, and I'm in the middle of the second one. But starting dedicated vlogs for specific trilogies or series, I really enjoy that. I'm not doing them for the Robin Hobb books because I started doing that after I was talking about Robin Hobb in my regular vlogs, but I'm doing one for the Diviners series. I'm gonna do them for like most of them, not the Lord of the Rings because I already read first book and haven't vlogged that, but like other books like Shadow and Bone. I do want to redo the Devabad trilogy as well. Books like that, I do want to vlog them, and I do really like the dedicated vlog type of videos. I hope you like them, but I really appreciated making them and having like thoughts on the moment, having to record your thoughts, because afterwards I kind of forget things that I felt on the moment. And that's what I love about vlogging, is that I can just pick up my phone and film a bit because I just read something and I need to talk about it. Either it's positive or negative, I don't care. If I need to talk about it, I want to talk about it. And the vlogs allows me to do that, and I really enjoy that. So I'm probably gonna be keeping those in 2025. That is something that I really appreciated from my channel in 2024. So on that note, I'm gonna leave you at that because I've been talking for over half an hour. My next video is going to be either my 2025 goals or my January TBR, which I'm not sure either which one is gonna go up first, because I haven't received my new bullet journal yet, so I need that to make those videos. Anyways, I'm rambling. On that note, let me know how your 2024 reading year has been. I would love to know. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you soon in the next one.